Wow, that's an amazing view.
It is. It is. It's a wonderful day.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Burgos of FrontDoor.com, and I'm with Jesus Sanchez, a native Angelino, who's going to give us an inside look at his neighborhood, Echo Park. So where are we right now, Jesus?
We are at the top of the Baxter Stairs. It's 231 steps from the top to the bottom. So a lot of people use this as their personal outdoor stairmaster. I think a lot of people are always surprised at how hilly Echo Park in LA is, and that's one of the surprises. This is kind of like the historic heart of the neighborhood. This is where it all floated. And actually, I'm trying to remember what the deal was. This was actually a reservoir, like in the 1860s, and it was like they had a canal that went downtown. And then some investors bought it like 20 years later, and they wanted to develop Echo Park. If you turn the corner, you might find, a Spanish colonial house or bungalow, or you might find a big Latino family, or you might find a young artist. So it's always kind of the unexpected, and I guess that's what I like best about it. It's not typical. Since it is so old, a lot of the houses and apartments don't have parking, off-street parking. So it's more convenient in some ways just to walk out your front door to do an errand or and the like, because in this case, in my case, if I have to get to my car, I might have to walk a block anyway. So I might as well just keep walking. For the most part, it's good exercise. People come here and they're always kind of surprised that, hey, because for the longest time, Echo Park, its image was dominated by it was being pretty much impoverished, and the gang, basically, EXP was the main gang. And now it's, the image is basically, it's eclectic, it's very diverse, lots of creative folks here, and there's kind of a mix of history, buildings and architecture, the hills. It's just, if you look at the skyline, it's just a jumble of, houses and trees, palm trees, pine trees. So I think it's that mix that gets people interested. This is the place where basically you've seen so much change. Places like this is the Delmore Apartments. And this was, before like 20 years ago or even 10 years ago, there's some really rough bars and a rowdy kind of gang scene. And there were stories about people, on the rooftops hanging out there taking pot shots at people. And now it's, boutiques and art galleries, $65 haircut salons, and of course the coffee house.
It's been here since 1849. Used to be run by, and still is, by the Venetos family. His pop, George, ran it forever. Really, really popular guy in the community. And his two sons run it now. Food is slamming, and you can't, every table's full. And you see all kinds of people. You come down here at night, anytime, any day of the week. After bar scene is just hopping. They come here as the bars close down and the music is loud, and it's got such an eclectic feel to it. I've been coming down here, me and my girlfriend, for like last several years. Like the coffee house scene, the vegan restaurants are just amazing. I'm not vegan, but I'll go and eat anytime. Amazing. There's artists everywhere. Everyone's got something to say, whether you agree with them or not. And it's just like, it's what you expect in a community like this.
There's a really, I don't know if it's the canyon or something, or it's just, but there's a sense of place where if I'm driving some other place in LA, I feel like, where am I? Even the first time I was here, I sort of knew I was somewhere. I don't know what it was, but there was a presence about it. And I guess maybe that's what sort of speaks to it. And that's what sort of speaks to me here too. It's like there's something about this place, and it feels like a place. There's like a little center to it, and there's a rhythm to it as well that you can sort of follow.